Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter Walton made a strong pitch for how they could help Forrester Creations reach its full eventuality. That meant playing the long game and getting a leader in the global luxury request. Carter talked about expanding to cosmetics, spices, leather goods and further. It was all basically fashion according to Carter, who felt like they could make Forrester indeed further of a menage name. Steffi Forrester, Rich Forrester and Eric Forrester remained conservative since what Carter was proposing would mean a lot of combinations and accessions, which also meant pitfalls and debts. Nonetheless, Carter defended the use of investors and loans before offering up his own plutocrat to prove just how important faith he'd in his vision. Carter also suggested reaching out to their musketeers at Jabot to work on that ornamental expansion he mentioned. Still, Carter ultimately brought effects back to Hope for the future, and how they demanded to invest indeed more in Hope Logan's line. Zen Forrester Dominguez was fired up about Carter's ideas, and set up them veritably instigative. Hope and Brooke Logan were excited as well, but Eric eventually said that they'd get back to Carter on this. After Hope and Carter left, Eric conceded that it'd take a lot of capital to do what Carter was proposing. Brooke saw the eventuality for them to be one of the most emotional luxury empires in the world and praised Carter's input. Despite all Carter's updates and positive news, Steffi felt that he was wrong about one thing, and that was hope for the future. In the design office, Carter claimed that Hope had given him the confidence boost to make the pitch he'd been working on for so long. When Carter goggled into Hope's eyes, he felt like he could do anything. After Carter hyped up Hope's belief in him, Hope said he could partake anything with her. The clothes started coming off, so it wasn't long until shirtless Carter had Hope unbuttoned on the office. Hope prompted Carter to lock the door, but it was too late since a affrighted Brooke walked in on the passionate moment. It left Brooke wondering what Hope was doing as she tried to wrap her head around the sight of the brace together. Will Spencer told Liam Spencer that Bill Spencer sort of forgave him when he admitted the beautiful women at Forrester were a big reason for working there. Liam couldn't get Hope out of his head, but Will suggested his family should suppose less and do more. Deep down, Liam always knew that he wanted to grow old with Hope, and now he understood that the only stopgap for his future was Hope. Will assured Liam that he was pulling for him, but he hoped that some other Joe didn't come on and beat Liam to it. Liam wouldn't give up on his reunion dream just yet, so we'll bring you more prognostications on his romantic plans. Eric Forrester will beam with family pride as Ivy Forrester and Electra Forrester partake a clinch in front of him. Rich Forrester will be on hand as well when Eric gushes over these beautiful youthful contrivers. Eric will contend this is how you make a heritage, so he'll continue to love the idea of Ivy and Electra reviving the jewelry line at Forrester Creations. At Il Giardino, Carter Walton will talk to Deacon Sharp about all his instigative dreams and pretensions. It's clear that Carter's hoping to take Forrester Creations to the coming position with his rearmost vision. Cleric will express his gratefulness to Carter for defending Hope Logan and her line to Steffi Forrester. It's been nice for Hope to have someone in her corner. So Deacon will let Carter know just how important he appreciates the support for his son. Carter will assure Deacon that he truly believes in Hope, and has big plans that include her. After Carter makes a vaticination about the great effects ahead at Forrester, he'll add that he expects Hope to be part of them. Over with Steffi, she'll defy Hope about Carter and his motives. Carter's unforeseen defense of Hope and her line will be the content of discussion, so will Steffi realize he's romantically interested in her? Still, Steffi may rant about Hope using Carter to get what she wants and act like she's the one steering him down such a parlous road if so. Carter has been carrying out of character recently as far as Steffi's concerned, so she may condemn Hope for rubbing off on him. Whatever the case, Hope and Steffi are gearing up for another showdown at the office, so stick with us for updates on all their conflict and any other B&B face-offs. Steffi may be determined to make Hope for the future a thing of the history, but Carter will no doubt fight any cancellation news. Brooke Logan will struggle to reuse the shocking sight she just walked by on. Passion erupted in the design office, but Carter Walton and Hope Logan weren't suitable to lock the door before Brooke set up them together. Now that Brooke has seen Carter shirtless with unbuttoned Hope, she knows exactly what they were about to do on that office. Of course, Brooke will still have plenitude of questions about the nature of Hope's relationship with Carter, and how long they've been out of the friend zone. Hope may admit this is a veritably new development and that this was actually the first time they were about to take effects to that passionate position. B&B spoilers say Brooke will reel over her libelous discovery, and maybe point out that anybody could have walked in there. It would have been disastrous if it had been Steffi Forrester who entered rather, so Brooke may advise Hope and Carter that they shan't be sneaking around at the office like this. Still, Brooke may contend he needs to keep this sizzling stunner under wraps, if Carter wants anyone to take his defense of Hope for the unborn seriously. Brooke may also scold Hope for having yet another controversial love that could mess effects up for her. Still, Hope may speak with Brooke intimately about how Carter pursued her and argue that he just might be the one-woman man she's looking for. Part of Brooke might see the eventuality for Hope and Carter to be happy together, so she could wind up torn. That said, Brooke would no doubt prefer for Hope to reunite with Liam Spencer and repair their family with Beth Spencer. Considering everything that's passing at Forrester Creations, Brooke may make a vaticination about Carter and Hope's budding relationship ending in disaster if they're not careful. As for Liam, he may be running out of time when it comes to stepping up his game to win Hope back. Will Spencer is lodging for Liam to get the reunion he's shadowing, but he's also upset about another Joe swooping in first. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Liam will get updates on some surprising news once Hope and Carter's love inescapably leaks, so stay tuned to see when that curveball will come. Will Spencer is formerly relatively enamored with Elektra Forrester. Although Will doesn't know Elektra's last name or important about her, she surely got his attention with her beauty and sweet smile. Now Will's going to be on a charge to uncover further about Elektra and eventually get better acquainted. Zen Forrester Dominguez wasn't familiar with Elektra, but it won't be long until Will finds out she's indeed a Forrester. Unfortunately, that could be a problem depending on how effects play out with Steffi Forrester. Elektra was in kindergarten the last time Steffi saw her, so she was thrilled to see Ivy Forrester's bastard all grown up and in Los Angeles. Whether the jewelry line gets revived or not, there'll surely be a place at Forrester Creations for Elektra. Steffi could make Elektra an intern and come a real tutor to her. Since Steffi had such a warm response to seeing Elektra again, it's easy to imagine her taking Elektra under her sect and really showing her the ropes. Steffi may play up the fact that they're both Forresters and try to put Elektra on a veritably particular path. Maybe Steffi will contend that if Elektra does what she's told and plays her cards right, she might come CEO herself one day. Whatever the case, it feels like B&B plans to produce a strong Steffi and Elektra bond. That could spell trouble for Will since he's both a Logan and a Spencer. Once Steffi gets a trace of the love developing between Will and Elektra, she may try to shut it down. Steffi might tell Elektra that a Logan-Spencer man is the worst kind to fall for. We all know how important Steffi hates the Logans, but she doesn't have a good track record with Spencer men either, particularly Liam Spencer since he flopped so frequently over the times. Steffi might scarify Elektra down from Will or at least try to. Perhaps Steffi will make a vaticination about the heartache Elektra will face if she gets involved with someone who's a member of the Logan and Spencer families. Steffi might indeed play matchmaker for Elektra, and someone differently if she senses Will's trying to pull her too near. Also again, Steffi might argue that Elektra has to really concentrate if she wants to negotiate all her pretensions. We might see Steffi prompt Elektra to concentrate on her career right now and avoid boys entirely. Of course, Will and Elektra formerly have a glamorous pull between them, so it's just a matter of time until they get together.